Good morning. So today I wanted to take you on a maybe half day of my life, kind of. Today is Tuesday, February 13th. So I actually have a coaching call that starts in about 5 minutes. And then I have an event that starts at 3. So pretty much right after my coaching call, I have to quickly eat lunch and then head over to Beverly Hills to do my event at Dolce Gabbana today. So it's going to be kind of a busy day. It was kind of like just a chaotic kind of morning, just trying to wake up. I am officially 32 weeks and like 4 days or something. And it's been really hard just trying to get energy to do the things that I would normally do in half the amount of time. But we're excited for the baby. We're starting to get into kind of more serious nesting mode, getting the nursery ready. We have our baby shower this weekend. So things are picking up and, picking up in a good way, right? We're really excited for this whole process and super nervous about being new parents and things, but either way, baby's coming, we're excited. So I was actually just watching the Mastermind recap video because tickets do go on sale today as a pre-sale for our Mastermind this summer. It's our second annual. So I wanted to kind of show you what that looks like. The video editor just sent me a message saying that the second version is ready. So I'm super excited to watch it. And I already kind of watched the first minute or so, and it's literally amazing. So let's get to it.
The other artist, being creative is sometimes pretty lonely. So I've been diversifying what I do.
If I didn't join TCA, my business wouldn't be a business. It would just be a very
Craft Academy, no Monetize.
So good. You guys, this is such good memories. Just being able to meet everyone in person at this mastermind and be able to just vibe off of each other's energy, learn from each other, and exchange stories and things. It's the most precious moments, I think, that I've had, not only as a coach, but also as a calligrapher as well. And I just love that feeling of being able to bring everyone together in little moments like these and create lifelong memories and be able to extend those friendships for life and take it offline, Instagram is amazing because you get to connect with people all over the world and learn all these different styles and calligraphy and art and things like that. But there's nothing like having people in person and being able to exchange those stories, exchange the energy, and be able to exchange creativity with each other. So it's just amazing. That was first annual in 2023. We're planning another one in 2024. So very excited to do that. Now I'm hopping on to our coaching call. And Tammy, our co-coach, is already on, but she actually has an event today with Tatcha. So I'm going to be leading it primarily here, and she's going to just hop in whenever she needs to. Hi, Tammy.
You look so fine.
Thanks. I'm on my camera.
Oh, really?
Because I was just honestly I'm so tired these days with the pregnancy. It's really hard. Oh my God, I just sent you the video, the Mastermind video recap from last year. It's so good. Okay, I'm going to let everyone into the room. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Today is Tuesday, February 13th. It is our Tuesday coaching call, so very excited to see all of you. I hope you had an amazing Lunar New Year, Super Bowl weekend, Valentine's weekend, and hopefully taking tomorrow off to kind of enjoy the holiday if you guys have SOs. Just to start off with some announcements. The Mastermind ticket is actually going on sale today. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the link in here for you guys to purchase if that is something that you're interested in. And the coupon, you do get it $50 off until next Friday. So if you guys want to mark your calendars and purchase that, please feel free to do so. It is in Orange County this year. We're super excited because it's going to be way bigger and better than last year. So we're excited to, get everyone together and connect and exchange creative energies and stuff together. So very excited to see all of you guys in person again.
Just overall, I was
happy to where I have come. She's not the person that hired me, so she doesn't have the authority to pay me more money like the other company does. And so I just said, well, I was only hired until 7:30, I'm sorry. And she was very angry with me. She's like, I didn't know what to say, blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, our coach tells us we're professionals. This is, I want to be treated with respect in my time.
There's just so much that I wanted to pull from that story. I think you did an amazing job with placing boundaries for yourself and leading the way in these events, because live events look easy. It's not easy. There's a reason why there's not a lot of people doing this and why we have a program like this, because you don't know what to expect in these situations. And if you've never done live events before, it's good to be able to hear these stories and be able to learn from your experiences, any lessons learned, and just preparing for the next round of events that you might have. You handled it really well. Maybe she was just a little bit more stressed out from the event. Maybe she had maybe she didn't have enough coffee that day or something. I think you did a really great job in advocating for yourself and your time and just letting them know. If you could have stayed over and they had a budget for you, how would you have asked them to extend your hours?
Saying I would be happy to help. There will be an additional overtime charge for me to do that. Are you okay with that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or are you willing to cover that or whatever?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that would have been the perfect response. I probably would have said the same thing. I probably would have said something like, I'm contracted until 7:30. If you want to extend that contract, then we would have to establish a budget and make sure that everyone is aligned. If you want me to stay and do that, then we're more than welcome to. Yay! So proud of you, Ember. You just sound so much more confident now than when you did months and months ago, or when you first joined the program. So it's amazing to see the progress in, just your energy, your confidence, your voice, you being able to advocate for yourself and your business. So I'm really proud of you for standing up for yourself and really showing what boundaries are for live event artists. Okay, so we are on our way to Beverly Hills. We're still about 30 minutes away. It's been a crazy couple of weeks just trying to get everything ready for my team, for the Craft Academy support. I've been trying to land these nationwide contracts with huge brands to try to get the Craft Academy on a nationwide event. So that's been kind of fun. So the last time we spoke, we were getting ready for the Summer Fridays event. And if you remember, I was actually sick at that time because of the road trip and maternity photos in the snow. So good idea, go me. I got really sick. I got a cold from that. And because of the relaxin hormone that's happening during pregnancy, my ribs were already kind of expanding and I was having rib pain already just from pregnancy itself, with all the organs kind of rising up, along with the coughing and the sneezing and just sickness. I ended up dislocating my rib from coughing too hard in the shower while I was trying to get phlegm out of my throat. And I didn't even know that was possible. But then I started looking it up on videos and stuff, and people have done that, just from vomiting or coughing just like me, or sneezing too hard. So I ended up just coughing really hard in the shower and heard a pop in my rib and immediately had searing pain in the chest area to the point where I could barely breathe. And this was on a Saturday morning and my husband was at work, so he ended up having to leave work early, take me to labor and delivery because that's what they recommended. Kind of checked me out, made sure I was okay. Doctor said, most likely it's not a broken rib because you don't have any bone density issues like osteoporosis or history like that. So ended up dislocating that. So she said you have to start taking cough suppressant, so that Tylenol around the clock to help with the inflammation and the pain. Cough suppressant to prevent any more additional coughing, and then kind of an expectorant so that I didn't have as much phlegm coming up. And if I do cough, it was more efficient. So that was that. I was trying to avoid taking that because I didn't want to expose the baby to too many medications at once, because I still have to take the prenatals, the stool softener, and baby aspirin. So it was just like a lot of medications, and I just was avoiding that, and then landed in LND. So that was quite the experience. Don't recommend that for anyone. But it did take me about 2 weeks or so just to kind of recover from that while I was working on the Craft Academy stuff. Just trying to get the team up and running and trained and making sure that they know their roles within the support of the community, as well as, marketing and things, like making sure that they are ready to go without me if needed. I think they're doing amazing, by the way. I'm probably just overthinking it, and I fully trust them anyway. So I'm not even worried, and I don't feel like I should be. I think it's just weird going into maternity leave knowing that I'm going to have limited communication with them for 3 to 4 months. Just because I've never done that before. I think the longest I've ever gone was, I think it was 3 weeks or so last year when I was getting married and going on my honeymoon. And so 4 months seemed just like a really, really long time. That's been kind of an interesting process, just a lot of communication, realizing where I could be more efficient in the business and recognizing the strengths within my team, and kind of delegating things in that regard. So as far as maternity leave goes, I actually had my 32-week appointment yesterday and ended up speaking to the person who is kind of the head person for maternity leave and planning and things like that, because as a business owner, you do have a little bit more stipulation and things that you don't really think about. So with maternity leave in general, I think you're able to get anywhere from 18 to 20 weeks, at least here in California. And then of course, if you have your own business, you should be on payroll. And because I have already been on payroll for about 1.5 years now, I do have a strong record within the employment industry. I've been paying into disability and paying all my taxes and things appropriately. So, which, by the way, if you are a business owner and you haven't done so already, I would recommend that you do add yourself to payroll for situations like this, in case you do have to go on disability or maternity leave or anything like that. Definitely also talk to an accountant and make sure that whatever you're doing is legal and is appropriate. I use ADP personally for my payroll, and that's how I pay my employees, and I also pay myself through that as well, and it's been great, and you can see how much you're contributing into unemployment. So starting at 36 weeks, you can actually start disability. I feel I'm at the point where things are getting uncomfortable. I'm getting really full and just feeling huge these days. So I do feel I'm also really tired. I don't know if you can tell behind all the makeup, but I am exhausted. Waking up every day is a struggle, but then I can't sleep because I'm uncomfortable, or I have vivid dreams, or I have to pee. So it's just this negative cycle of being endlessly tired. So I do feel I'm at a point where I kind of want to go on maternity leave so that I can just enjoy the rest of the pregnancy and really prepare and nest properly to make sure that the baby has a home that is set up before they actually come. And it'll be really nice to just have time for myself and stuff too. So I have 10 minutes left before my shift, so I'm actually going to head in. So I'm still kind of trying to figure out what maternity leave is actually going to look like, because I don't want to stay out of the business for too long, just because I don't want to. Number one, I don't want to, because I actually really enjoy what I do. Number two, I feel if I'm gone for too long, then the business might not progress, but that might be just be me overthinking things. And number three, I do feel part of my personality is being a coach, being a calligrapher, and I feel part of that identity shifting is going to be focusing and coming back in and working myself back into both of my businesses. So I'm excited for all of that. Obviously, there's still some nuances and things with disability and having your own business and stuff, so I'm still trying to figure that out. Hopefully I'll have a more concrete update for you in the next portion. But I do have to head out into my event, and I will see you in a little bit.